passion, follow the faith, serve with humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for the congratulatory message and wishes. It's really a surprise to me actually. I was only called by Istana the day before the conferment of the on Saturday. So it is a privilege for me to be recognized by the state government. So, and okay, today I'm going to share with you all about Atomy. Okay, it is from my perspective. You may not agree, but you probably can relate to some of my experiences. Initially, in the beginning, I never wanted to do any MLM. Okay, why? Because I had heard so many stories about MLM, especially yang every month kita kena buat maintenance. Because ada yang kita tidak perlu beli, tetapi kena paksa juga. Kena call. And then this is where friends become enemies. I heard so many things about friends becoming enemies. Sampai ada friend mau call pun tidak mau jawab. So that was the experience I got. Until I think one fine day Ross messaged me, kau pernah dengar pasal itu? So initially I didn't really saya tidak mau join lah. Tapi when she said, oh it's free, I said free, okay lah, kalau free then sign up lah. And then after that she told me, dia bilang, tidak banyak program dalam mall, ada terus gigi saja. And I don't know what else.
At that time with
Six
Sister
and
Ibrahim.
No, last time we started
Ibrahim was like
2017.
So I remember Rose gave me a toothbrush, and I said, oh, the quality is quite good also. Macam okay lah. So we had engagement meeting from Canada. And then still I didn't use the product. I had my ID for 6 months before I decided, okay, let's, actually saya was lagi. You know why? Because at that time, saya punya produk, saya beli over the counter supermarket yang ada brand from Japan. So dia mahal sikit lah. I think my cleanser was about 90 ringgit. And I was happy to spend 90 ringgit for my cleanser. You know? Itulah dia punya persepsi kan. And I said, ini 34 ringgit saja. Murah juga. So Rose beli sejak kalau tidak apa buang saja. So I said, oh ya, I have nothing to lose. Lagi pun yang selalu jadi bangsa is my mom. If I don't have anything, I pass to her. So mau kasih dia. So dia pakai saja. So when I started using the evening care faucet, I started, I sendirilah. At the time tidak mau pakai ya. So sendiri pakai and all that. And especially when I started using the peel-off mask. Bukan peel-off mask. Healing gel. Wow, my skin was so smooth. Oh my god! And then I use the peel-off mask, and then I can really feel my skin bersih. So I was spending 128 ringgit with so much improvement on my skin. Lepas tu then I started using yang dulu the absolute
Ampoule.
At that time I was still very rajin kan pergi facial. So every time the facial lady say, aku mau tambah ampules, okay, tambah 45 ringgit kan? Oh, 40, okay lah, okay. Because I go once a month, so every month I spend 45 ringgit for an extra ampule at the beauty salon. So now I was spending 177 ringgit in a bottle. I can use it twice a day, and I can use it for more than a month, and my skin has improved. Dulu saya skin lebih teruk lah kan, dia very dry, very flaky. So my mom was saying, kenapa kau punya muka macam gelas oh? So I said, oh yeah. So then after that, when I said, if I, with these 4 products, good kan? So I started expanding my, I started to explore all the other Atomy products. Then I was, I was actually very surprised at the quality of the product because it was very affordable, and terus gigi pun naik 4 ringgit 25 sen saja. I mean if you really calculate it, you bagi lah, because normally di supermarket kita beli satu kan. My toothbrush used to be 10 ringgit satu, and I buy it for me and my son. My husband datang untuk sini. So every month I spend 30 ringgit. Tapi sekarang I spend 34 ringgit. Ada 8 di dalam, so I can use it for over a few months because that one is tidak pandai rosak kan, so I can keep it. Then after that I started to expand the use of the products, and I like the products. Then only kan, the sharing came very naturally. I approached my closest friends dulu. Tapi sometimes you can't trust this closest friend. Tidak mama, saya kulit sensitif lah. You know, they will be the one to reject you first. So that is when, you know, I was thinking, macam mana? So I remember my evening care faucet kan, habis sudah saya potong-potong, masih belilah, beli kurik-kurik lagi kan. So I passed it to a good friend of mine. So I said, you just try it, it's free. If you like it, it's good. If not, it's okay. That evening she called me, how to get the product? It's so good, so that is how I started. So there was a lot of rejection in the beginning, and the rejection has actually taught me how to accept when people say no. You know, at first kan, we think the world is going to end. People say no to you, mati lah. You feel so, you know, macam sangat sedih lah. Tapi as you get used to it, you say, oh, it's okay, never mind. So become so then after that I started. I think our leaders they were talking about compensation plan. So I was thinking, what is this compensation plan? Then because I was already sharing, growing quite naturally, getting my partners, getting new family members, new friends to join into the binary system lah. Tapi itu masa we don't know, or I don't know how to place our people. So kami tahu we just put anywhere, you know, until really sit down. Even though I went to a few classes, compensation plan, itu pun masih lagi tidak pandai, because I don't see it. Orang cakap kan, tapi when it translate into me doing it, masih tidak paham. Until one day, you know, I really sit down, I really think about, you know, you have your A line and your B line, your family line and your friends line, how the system is supposed to help each other. So I got to know about the culture of the system, the culture of sharing, and then the culture of the philosophy of cow and baby. The cow, I could relate to it because the philosophy of cow philosophy, that is the normal Canadian. You know, when a farmer has a cow, they milk the cow, or they feed the cow, they kasih kandang the cow, kasih makan, kasih minum, dia kasih gemuk. Tapi it a motive to really take everything from the cow back. You know, their susu, their daging, sampai ke tulang lah. You know, they really make use of it. So MLM dulu memang begitu, because ya sampai dia bikin sup tulang, habis terkau kan, dia sudah tinggal. So, but then for Atomy, they practice the baby philosophy. Baby meaning a mother nurture their children, they give their children education, they give food, they give drinks, they make sure their children are comfortable living and all that without thinking of any returns from the kids. Just like us as a mother, you know, we want the best for our kids, and yet we never expect anything back from them. Yes. So that is the philosophy of Atomy. So it really, you know, I really love the value of Atomy now. And when we go for classes, when we meet, we always recite the company motto. And even the company motto is such a beautiful motto, kan? Cherish the spirit. Spirit meaning people. That means we cherish every one of our partners. It doesn't matter from which group, which line, which team we are from. And we really cherish it. And we tell ourselves every time we inside the company motto, we cherish each and every one of us. And then we say we create the vision. You know, we create what we want for the future. We create, our dreams, our why. And then of course, although we do not see it yet, we do not see success yet, but Atomy tells us to follow the faith. That means faith meaning, although we don't see it, we have not feel it, but we know it's there. So we are very faithful. So that is why we keep on going, and this is how the company tells us not to give up. And of course, when we are already successful, we serve in humility. And all this is not only important for me in Atomy, but in my everyday life. Even in my career, when I work, I always practice this motto for my staff. So, I always tell my staff or my partners, I say, when we do things, we must be able to sleep at night, to sleep well at night. Because if we are like, kalau kita jahat kan, karma will come back to us.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever people talk about us, it is their right lah. Some people they look at us, maybe they look at me Datuk, action knowing Datuk, tapi dia tidak kenal saya. So, and then sometimes I speak because I am in a career where I mix with a lot of men. Kadang-kadang saya cakap sama satu lelaki, oh bini dia ingat saya sudah pacaran dengan dia. I tell you, it's a real nasty world out there. But wrong, whatever people perceive me, let them perceive me begitu. Yang penting kita sendiri. Okay? And then the other thing, why I decided to do Atomy, it's actually a really U-turn for me. I really never wanted to do Atomy as a business. But then when I already love the products, I get to know the business compensation plan. It is actually not difficult to do if you understand the compensation plan. So macam Natalie kan?
Natalie.
So now you realize, okay, you say, for me, if I advise my new partners who wants to pursue this business, understand the compensation plan and understand how partners help partners. Because in Atomy it is very righteous in the sense that our CEO wants every single partner to be successful. And it's not just, cakap saja. They actually do it. They have a success system whereby they help partners to learn. Okay, first we have our Atomy Hub. Bila kita jadi Atomy partners, Atomy members, we have Atomy ID, kita ada website sendiri. That means we own our own shopping mall. And then from our shopping mall, we have channel Atomy, and we have all the product information. We don't have to buy it. Kalau kita punya partner mau tahu, we just open up the products, click on it, we get all the information A to Z. It's very transparent. If you want to know more, you have channel Atomy, and you have partners sharing, you have CEO explaining what is the compensation plan, how to susun your lineage properly and all that. And then of course we have our one-day seminar, which is done I think every month kan? Every month. Dulu masa PKP secara online, now we do face-to-face. Sometimes it's very difficult for partners to go. I understand that because kadang-kadang saya pun yang sudah kerja, lepas tu mau pergi lagi ni, so busy, so tired. Tapi sometimes you try to promise yourself, okay, I will go. And then make sure on the day, even though bila kau rasa tidak mau pergi, kau malas, kau pergi saja. You will, because saya pun sudah begitu. And then you will suggest, semua sakit perut atau semua so busy lah. You will try to make excuses for yourself, but try to find it. Just go, and you will see all your partners there. You will find yourself in a very positive environment. You know, every time you go, you will feel motivated. So that is why we always encourage partners. Come to the one-day seminar, come to the Success Academy. Dulu kita ada Success Academy di KK, tapi sekarang everything is done in KL. So sometimes partners here, we do go to KL together, you know, and the environment there is really different. And of course, if you have your opportunity, you go. Jangan pergi sendiri because you will feel a bit out of place lah. You go in a group. That is why this business is about a team. It's not going alone. When we go alone, we will not be successful. It's very, very difficult because you burn out and you tend to just macam why I said that Atomy, eventually you will be using the products free. I also went into some investments and it was not very good investment. So when I get to Atomy, actually I was really a bit not to say depressed, but in a bad place, you know. So when I started using Atomy, I started doing Atomy, the business, I started to understand the compensation plan. Then when I saw, because I'm an accountant, so saya cepat tangkap the compensation plan lah. And then I really wanted auto sales masters because auto sales master kan at least 6 to 8,000 per month dalam tangan juga. Tapi you have to work very, very hard. So saya punya kaki satu, I focus lah. My first kaki, saya fokus sampai dia 2.5 million PV setengah bulan, 2 minggu. Once dapat auto, baru saya fokus on kaki yang satu lagi sampai dia jadi auto lagi. So pada mulanya dalam Atomy business, I sacrifice the income. Saya tidak income langsung. Because bila saya fokus satu kaki, memang dia ada pasangannya kan, tidak flush lah. So tidak pairing. So but I believe in the system. I follow the faith. You know, this is what I believe. Because I said, if I do this way, of course I consult Jessica. She was my upline, and she is more well versed with the compensation plan. So I said, okay, let me focus on this. So eventually, I got my ASM bila PKP, masa PKP. I think that time semua orang mau beli online kan. Then I started seeing the income. Baru saya nampak income. So I actually sacrificed for at least 2 years lah. Tiada income langsung. So that is why I advise Atomy partners kan, not to look too much on the income, but focus on building your foundation. Make sure you have good foundation. Your kaki satu kau kasih kuat dia, kasih kuat, and then after that then you concentrate on the other leg. You don't get income, never mind. Again, we follow the faith. We have a vision. Kita mau eventually dapat income kan, so we follow the faith. And then we have to have a good vision. We must know why we want Atomy. For me, I decided that is my retirement plan. I have been searching for how to retire gracefully. I went into investment, I went to, actually semua fail lah. And then business, although I'm an accountant, but I didn't have capital, I didn't have an office space ataupun tempat untuk rent, I didn't have barang-barang apa saya mau jual, saya pun tidak tahu apa mau jual. But Atomy, the products are there. I don't have capital, I don't need capital, I have business partners, not only in KK, I have business partners all over the world. So the system is there for us to take advantage of. Okay, so that is why we follow the faith. We must believe in ourselves and of course in the system. And besides that, while doing the Atomy business, I also found that I have grown. I have a lot of personal growth. Dulu bila berdiri kan, semua takut. Semua takut berpegangan. And I have seen my partners macam Jennifer. Those who are classmates with her knows that she is very quiet. Tidak pernah takut lah. Cikgu tanya dia kenapa lambat pun dia terus menangis. You know that time in school, dia selalu nangis. We also like, you know, but she told me she cannot do it. I cannot. everybody say no, memang dia cakap tidak boleh. Tapi now look at her, she is one of my greatest leader. She is very consistent. She is a diamond master, and every partner will cari dia, bukan cari saya, cari dia juga. So she is a leader, you know. So we want to create more leaders, you know, in your team. We are a leader, tapi we create more leaders. Don't create followers, create leaders. So everybody becomes a leader. When everybody becomes a leader, everybody is strong, and we become strong together. So that is how we move forward to do our Atomy business. Okay? So, panjang sudah saya cakap. Don't compete with each other. Okay? So this is how we work as a team, a good team in synergy. Because kekuatan saya mungkin kelemahan kamu. So, kelemahan kamu mungkin kekuatan saya. So, together kita boleh saling bantu-membantu untuk menguatkan sesama kita. Okay, so that is how we work in our Atomy family. With that, I thank you. Terima kasih banyak.